This is the Mchose Ace 68HE, a magnetic keyboard with 68% layout, 8 kHz polling rate and a support for rapid trigger and SOCD. In today's video we will assess the build quality, precision and performance of the keyboard. A small disclaimer, Mchose did provide me this unit for a review, but all opinions are my own. Let's start with the unboxing and see what $50 gets you. Inside you'll find the keyboard itself. This one is white colorway with non-transparent legends, but there are also other options available: black, rose red and topographic in white or black. Apart from the keyboard, you will also find a nylon strap which you can attach to the side of the keyboard. There's also a USB-C cable used for connectivity, a set of spare switches, a dust cover and a keycap switch puller tool. Everything is neatly packed. The keyboard I have here is using the TTC Uranus magnetic switch standard, which has 3.4mm total travel, 32g operating force and 100 million cycle lifespan. The keyboard is hot swappable, which means that you can replace the stock switch with a different one should you need it. The shell of the keyboard is made from ABS, I believe, and inside you will find silicone pad at the bottom which helps with sound, a PCB, a poron foam which is layered between the PCB and the aluminum positioning plate. The stabilizers are plate mounted, and let's check what the keyboard sounds like. The Ace 68HE also offers a set of adjustable feet at the bottom which help you obtain the preferred typing angle. The RGB is vibrant and lights up the keyboard evenly, however the legends on the keycaps aren't see-through. Overall, the keyboard presents a good build quality and stiffness which helps with the overall stability and precision of the Hall effect keys. Let's move on to precision, and afterwards we'll cover the performance and software which helps you change the settings. I'll also share some personal experience of using the keyboard for the last couple of weeks, mainly in Marvel Rivals. The precision is great. Setting 1mm travel distance is well reflected in real war without any weird behavior on the point of activation. Same for rapid trigger. Setting it to 0.1mm lets you comfortably use the keyboard without having to worry about stability and giving you the best possible performance. When it comes to performance, the Ace 68 does not disappoint. I measured the performance using my tried and tested method, a Sony RX100 Mark VII camera, measuring the time it takes to start the unscoping animation in Overwatch 2 after releasing the unscope button, which in my case is the control button. The Ace 68, similarly to Ace 60, scored a respectable 24.7 milliseconds. This means that in my rank it placed at 18th place. That's a great result, especially for a more budget-oriented rapid trigger keyboard, and it's great for us, the players. It means you no longer need to spend a huge amount of money to get decent performance. The app is really easy to use, has simple and intuitive user interface, and allows you to change simple settings like bindings, RGB settings or macros, but also lets you change more advanced analog settings like actuation, point rapid trigger sensitivity, dynamic keystrokes and other. When you first launch the app, there's two things I recommend doing. First one is firmware update, which will give you the latest updates and fixes. The other is the calibration, and I think it's worth mentioning that you should do it in this order. After every firmware update, it is recommended to do recalibration to retrain the keyboard to read the magnetic values correctly. How was the keyboard in games? Well, I can't say a single bad word about it. It has been very solid, no issues found whatsoever. It has been responsive and precise, and in games like Marvel Rivals, Valorant or CS, that's crucial. The Mchose Ace 68, just as its smaller sibling, the Ace 60, is a very good choice. It gives you great response times, great stability, and most importantly does not break the bank. The only choice you need to make when going for the Mchose offering is whether you want a more compact, gaming-focused version with the 60% layout, or you want more versatility and everyday usability from the 68% layout. In terms of performance and stability, both of those options will be a great choice.